This is sample number 27, the box pleat. The box pleat is folded excess fabric, usually at the edge of a garment. The folds can be anywhere from 5/8 of an inch up to 2 inches deep, and they are both of equal width. Box pleats are used either singly, like in the back of a man's western shirt at the yoke, or they can be used in a series. In this skirt, the box pleat is used in a series to bring up the fullness from the hips to fit the waistband. Box pleats can be used in place of ruffles or gathering, and they are completed by transferring the pattern markings. Pleats are always clearly marked with directional arrows also, showing you which way to fold. Transferring those very carefully to the wrong side of your fabric, and then you will fold it in the direction indicated by the arrows on the direction. So this is the pattern for this skirt. And to fold it, you can see on this one, both of the lines are folded to the center. Matching up the circles. Let's put a pin in there to hold it. If this was being done in fabric, you would take it to the iron and give it a very good pressing to make sure that you're holding in your folds. And then we have this directional arrow, which points that this line gets folded over to this line. Again, matching up the circles. We'll put a pin in it. And there's your box pleat. You can see this is on the fold, so you would be doing a series of box pleats. This on the outside is considered the box pleat. If you were doing this on your fabric, you would probably be advised to baste across the top to hold it in place until you sew the waistband on. Whenever you are doing pleats, you will be catching it in a cross seam of either a cuff, a yoke, a waistband. Pleats very rarely start in the middle and end in the middle. So on your instructions, you can print out this guide for how to fold your box pleats. It has multiple fold lines for all kinds of stuff, but you want to go over to your third line in, fold it out, come over here, 1, 2, third line in, fold it out, so it looks like this, and then you're folding it to the inside, and on the back is your box pleat. So here is a series of box pleats. You've got 1, 2, 3 box pleats that are basted across the top. For your samples, you only have to do 1 box pleat. So some other samples of box pleats. You can see in the bodice of this dress is a series of box pleats. That is how they have the fullness for the bust, bringing it in for the waist. This is a more drapey version of box pleats. And they've even added the decorative touch of putting a button to hold each pleat down. This is a very cool example of box pleats because they're using the polka dot fabric. It not only is a technique that brings in the fullness of the skirt to fit the smallness of the waist, but the polka dots also make it a very strong design statement. You can see it as a series of box pleats that butt up right next to each other. The top is caught in this ampié seam at the top, and it's a really effective use of box pleats.